Hi, this is Mark Coman from Paul's Photo and the Creative Photo Academy, and I'm so excited because you just got a new camera. Maybe it's your first DSLR, or maybe you've had a camera before. It's so cool for you to get your new camera. Let's talk a little bit about what it takes to get that camera ready to make the pictures that you want. So we're going to open the box, and I don't care what camera you got, whether it's a Canon or a Nikon or a Sony or a Panasonic or Olympus. We're going to take the camera out. We're going to take off the lens cap. We're going to take off all of the tags and all that fun stuff that they give you. Look at that. And we're going to take out the lens. And we're going to take off the back cap of the lens. The lens goes on, white dot to white dot, turns and clicks. Nikon goes to the left, Canon goes to the right. Very cool, easy to do. So now we've got the lens on the camera. The first thing you need to do at this point is to put a protective filter on the lens. So your lens is clear, nothing on there. We recommend a protective filter, and get a good one. Don't get a cheap one. Don't spend $10 on a protective filter. Spend $30 or $40 to get a top quality protective filter. So this is the ProMaster HD, uses shot glass HD for high definition. It's a clear filter. I make sure the lens is clear, and the filter just goes right on. And now the lens is sealed against dust and dirt, salt spray, all the stuff that happens to your lens when you're out photographing. So 25, 30 bucks, it's a cheap insurance policy to protect your lens against damage. Now, the camera's not going to work yet because we don't have a battery in it. So we're going to take the battery out of the box, and you're going to understand that the battery that comes out of the box is probably going to have a very small charge on it. So the first thing you're going to need to do with that battery is plug it in and charge it. Now, I always recommend having an external charger. If your camera came with a cord that plugs the camera into the wall to charge it, maybe the first accessory you need is an external charger. I highly recommend the external charger, so then I can have one battery in the charger plugged into the wall, and the second battery is in the camera, ready to go. So we're going to charge the battery, and now we're going to set up the camera to make it work. So battery's in, and now I need to put in a memory card. So a lot of you were given a memory card. We give away a free memory card when you get a camera, but we give away a very basic starting memory card. If you really want to go photograph, you need a high-powered, fast, robust memory card. And my two favorite memory cards are the Delkin Black or the Hoodman Raw Steel. These cards are both made in the USA. They have a lifetime warranty. The company who makes them stands behind them. And we see a lot of cameras go in and out of here, a lot of people on vacation, a lot of travel, and these cards work. Unlike some of the other brands, if you bought your card at the club store or the big box store, a lot of those cards just don't work right. And if you don't have a fast card, if you don't have a robust card, it's not going to work with you when you shoot video or shoot quickly. And the first setup we're going to do is format the memory card. We're going to hit yes, and that way we're going to completely erase the memory card so it's ready to go. Next, we're going to set the date and time. So the time zone, I'm going to set it here for wherever you are. Here we are in California, set it for California. Now I set the date and daylight savings time off, and we're ready to go. So the camera has a very basic setup. We could do a more extensive setup if you like, but for a beginner, that's a good place to start. Oh, I forgot. The next thing you need to set is you need to set the file format to JPEG fine. So menu and image size, and you set that to JPEG fine, the largest size JPEG. So now we're making the best quality picture that the camera is going to take. So here we go, we got the camera, we got a battery in it, we've got the lens on, we've got the protective filter on, and now we need a strap. So you've got a couple of choices. The first choice is the cameras always come with a strap. Now, I'm not a big fan of the standard over-the-shoulder carrying strap. My favorite strap is the Black Rapid strap. And I like the Black Rapid strap because it's rapid. It works well. Now it's a little bit of money, it's 60, 70 bucks, but the Black Rapid strap doesn't go traditionally across the shoulder, it comes across the body. And with the across the body strap, I have the ability to shoot quickly And just with a little bit of setup here, the camera goes over the shoulder, the strap clips in, and for those of you who have a sensitive shoulder or a sensitive neck, you're going to find this works pretty well. And now the camera comes easily up for pictures and down for storage. And it makes it easy to walk with when I'm out traveling. I love the Black Rapid strap. It's on every camera that I use. So maybe that's something you would want to consider. The next choice you need to make is you need a case. And some of you don't like a case because you want the camera as small as possible. I understand that. But you really need to protect the camera when you're out traveling. So what I did here is I gathered a couple of different choices in the cases. And you can have a small, teeny little case that'll fit just the camera by itself. Now, a case like this is $25 to $50 depending on the manufacturer. This is one of our favorite ones. This is the ProMaster Cityscape, and it's called a holster case because it looks kind of like a holster for a gun. The camera goes right in and covers like that. The cool thing about it, this comes with a neck strap. It will go on a belt, or it's small enough to go for ladies in a purse or in a backpack if you're traveling. If you want something a little bit more traditional, this is again a ProMaster Cityscape, a little bit bigger bag, has room for the camera and maybe room for an extra lens or an extra flash. Or if you want something like this Tenba bag, a little bit different color, a little more stylish, this will hold a camera, 2 lenses, and a flash. So here we have a lot of choices for you. I'm always going to recommend a case to protect the camera and to make it work. Maybe you want to carry a little bit more with you. So here we have a backpack, like a low pro backpack. The camera goes and fits right in here. On the top, we have a compartment for your lunch, a jacket, your purse type stuff, and you have a compartment here on the back for your iPad, laptop, for traveling. So this is a low pro, and this is the, this is the FastPack 150. Very cool bag, fits well for the beginning SLRs or larger mirrorless cameras. It's the right size. Now let me show you what I have with my camera. So I brought my camera today. This is the Think Tank Streetwalker Pro. It's my favorite bag, and I like it because it carries all my stuff. And if I can do this without spilling it. So in my bag, you're going to see my Nikon camera with the 24 to 70 lens, the 70 to 200 lens, the 14 to 24 lens, flash, accessories for the flash, and my really fun new Nikon Key Mission 360 camera. This is what I carry with me every single day when I go out photographing. And it's just a lot of fun, and this bag fits really well. Notice here in the front, I have a Geppi hard case that holds all my extra memory cards. So I always carry extra memory cards with me, and because my Nikon D810 takes both SD and compact flash cards, it holds both. And I have an extra battery for the D810 and an extra battery for the Key Mission. So you can see in my photographic life, I practice what I preach, right? So you've got the camera, extra battery, extra memory card, and I've got the camera with the lens on it. And you notice that the lens has the lens shade. Now, we didn't talk about the lens shade on the basic lens, but I would highly recommend a hard plastic lens shade. If you notice, I've got the clip on the top. That's where the Key Mission 360 clips on, so that I can use Key Mission in my teaching and in my travel photography to share where we go. 70 to 200 lens, you can see it's got the protective filter and the lens shade, just like we talked about. All important stuff. So when you're setting up your camera bag for travel, it's important that the camera is ready to go. I like to leave this kit just as it is, charged batteries, formatted memory cards, so it's protected, ready to go, so I can grab this out of my camera closet, out of your office, wherever you keep the camera, and when the time is right, you can go photograph immediately. And that's one of the saving graces in photography. If you set up the camera right, if the camera's ready to go, you can make pictures. If the camera's not ready to go, you're not going to make pictures. And that's what we want to do here for you at Paul's Photo, is make sure that you're ready to get the pictures that you want. If you have any questions, you're always welcome to come on down and visit, to call me, to email me, mark@paulsphoto.com. I'll be glad to talk to you about it, and we'll get you going with the camera kit that you want to take the pictures that you want. This is Mark Coleman for Paul's Photo saying, come on down and let's make some great pictures together.